Hi guys, it's been a bit of a busy week. I've had a ton of errands to do and I had to take the car into the shop, so I didn't get as much done as I wanted to, but I did get some stuff done, so let's take a look. Task number one, test physics sphere movement. So I had this idea that the player and the opponents would be these little spherical robots. So I wanted to test using spheres driven by physics and see how that kind of movement system worked, and it did not work out well. You kept rolling after you had stopped inputting on the keyboard, and it kind of made me feel sick, so that's not going to happen. Add sublink to YouTube outro, done. Render outro, done. Release devlog 1, done. Launch Patreon, done. Still don't have a Patreon yet. Maybe we can have a contest or something for the first person to donate. Player should be able to sprint. Finally, something to show. Let's get the game started. So I like playing Arma. It's one of my favorite games. And in Arma, you can sprint using the shift key. So right now you hit shift and it doubles your speed. You let go and it slows you down. There's a bit of ramping to it. Let's look in the inspector. Bot player. So the no FPS actor input will fire an event saying the sprint key is held down, and it fires an event when the sprint key is up. The no FPS actor physics listens for that event. It has a couple of parameters here for sprint accel, sprint decel, and sprint speed boost. And so it listens to those and kind of accelerates into the sprint speed and decelerates out of it. Player should see AI only shoot at members of the opposite team. So this is in. So if you can see this sensor around this bot, as soon as an actor would enter it, they would immediately aim and shoot at that other actor. So now I added a script called no FPS actor team. This gets set when they're spawned. So now they can query other FPS actors and say, what team are you on? And if we're on the same team, I won't shoot at you. Player should see AI aim more accurately. This isn't perfect, but it's kind of working. What used to happen is when an enemy would enter the trigger, the AI would aim at that position, and it uses the same input that a player does, so there is some lag for it to turn and aim. And then once it was aimed at that position, it would shoot. And as time goes by, the enemy moves out of position and the shot would always miss. So what happens now is they can query the other actor and say, what speed are you moving at? And then I'll predict where you're going to be in the time depending on how fast my projectile flies, where you're going to be at, how much should I lead you. So it doesn't work every time, but it is a lot better than it used to be. Okay. He hit him. Did. Merge player and bot scripts into just bot. So the way I used to have it is the player was its kind of own separate class and the bots were their own separate class, and then they would drive around the no FPS actor. Since they're all pretty much the same thing, I decided to kind of merge them into just the bot class. So the bot has a couple of little classes for the player and a couple of classes for the AI. Hopefully this kind of simplifies it. If I need to in the future, I can always break them apart again. Player should see camera zoom. This is just a FOV change with some smoothing applied. So now when you're running around the level, you can right click to zoom, let go to zoom out, and this should help you aim a little more accurately. Player can zoom. So in the future, when weapons get added, this would be when you have a sight on your weapon and you go to iron sights. It will zoom in a little and you'll be able to shoot more accurately. Create AI state machine. The way the bot AI used to work is it had just one script that would kind of brute force handle the navigation and shooting, and I needed to kind of get rid of that and build a proper state machine so it could go in and out of different types of behaviors. So this is just kind of preparation for the future. Move basic AI moving and shooting into AI state machine. So right now it just has one state, it's called search, and it handles all the navigation and all the shooting. In the future, it's going to be a ton of work, but I will break up those behaviors into specific states. So this is all just to get the rest of the game kind of up and running, but yeah, it's going to be a lot of work. So that's it for devlog 2. Like I said, it was kind of a short week. I had a bunch of chores to do, and I'm recording these on Friday now. That way I can publish them Saturday morning. So yeah, a short week for me, but devlog 2 is finished. If you want to see more of my videos, please click like and subscribe. If you'd like to support the development of these videos, then please visit my Patreon page. Thanks for watching. See you!